Hello everyone, welcome back to Whiz. This is PD here, Priyadarshan, your quiz master and your host. Hope you had a very good day, and today we've had a very crazy IPL match. Went down right to the wire, and I was really rooting for RCB to win, but I didn't want them to win without a fight, and that's what we got today. So I'm really happy with today's result. Hope all of you enjoyed the match today as well. So I am here with 5 answers for yesterday's questions and 5 more new questions for you today. So without wasting any more time, let's get right to it. Here is question number 1 for yesterday. So I've shown you a bunch of pictures of many dogs, and the question was, who owns them? So the owner of these dogs is none other than the very famous singer Ariana Grande. So we all would have heard her music, we all have enjoyed her music, but she is a really big dog fanatic, and I don't know whether many of you knew that she has such a big roster of dogs. So that is some information for you there. Let's moving on to question number 2 for yesterday. So identify and what first. And I had shown you a picture of a person. So the person whose picture I had shown you is Charles Lindbergh. He was the first Times Man of the Year, which was in the year 1927. So this is way back, and he is the first person. So this is also something you all should know. Obviously, for those of y'all who already knew it, then awesome. But for those of y'all who didn't, this is some trivia for you. Moving on to question number 3. I had shown you a picture of Victoria Woodhull. What first was achieved by her? So she was the first woman who ran for the position of the President of the United States. And that was in the year way back in 1872. So that was our question number 3. Moving on to question number 4, which was rather the easiest of the lot. Who was the first billionaire to invest in a football club when he bought Chelsea from Ken Bates in the year 2003? Now obviously all you football fans out there would have thought, come on, this is an easy question. But for the rest of you all, the answer we were looking for was Roman Abramovich. So he is the billionaire, Russian billionaire who bought this club way long back. And that was question number 4 for yesterday. Moving on to question number 5. I had given you a list of words, and I had said all these words are connected to one Tata entity or one Tata company. The words I had told you were Soul Lines, Treasury of Tales, 629 Hollywood Boulevard, Krishna, Awadh, Espana, Banaras, Greece, and Egypt. So the company, the Tata company that we were looking for is Zoya. So Zoya is a chain of luxury diamond boutiques from the house of Tata. It is a brand of Titan. The above mentioned ones are the collections from Zoya. So these were the 5 answers for yesterday's questions, and now it's time for today's 5 exciting new questions. So here comes question number 1 for you today. The anti-personnel artillery munitions, which carried many individual bullets, close to the target and then ejected them to allow them to continue along the shell's trajectory and strike the target individually. The name of this artillery is the name of the inventor as well. Identify the name of the artillery or the name of the inventor. So come on, you need to whack your brains a little for this one, but I'm sure many of you all would have heard the answer. Moving on to question number 2 for today. He has carved his own path in the art world, literally. For over a decade, he has been a snow artist who walks soccer ball-sized football fields and creates striking geometric designs in the untouched powder. The mandala-esque circles and tumbling triangles unfold slowly with each step. His version of a brush stroke on a white canvas. The entire design is only revealed when viewed from far above, with the sun casting a shadow on all the meticulous moves he's just made. I want you to identify the artist. Now, as complex as this question sounds, the answer is much more simpler. He has actually created some big football-sized designs in the snow. So that is his canvas. Who is this world famous artist? Moving on to our third question for today. Who is the first civilian female pilot to commandeer a relief flight in India during the coronavirus or the COVID-19 epidemic or pandemic. So she's the first female pilot. So I want you to tell me her name. Moving on to our second last question for today. This, you will be able to see an image right about now. So this is a brand of toothpaste that was first sold by Black Drug, a Brooklyn, New York based company established in 1907 by pharmacist Alexander Bloch. In India, it is marketed by GSK. Which one, which toothpaste or which toothpaste brand are we talking about? And now, last but not least, here we are with our final question for today. The cost per aircraft is 1000 crores INR. Identify the aircraft for which you will be seeing an image right about now. So, and now finally, sorry, this was our second last question. Now we are at our final question. So here's our final question for today. He was the first bearded US president, the first to hold a patent, and the first to be in an inaugural photograph. Which famous US president are we talking about? So these were our 5 questions for you today. I hope you enjoyed the answers for yesterday's questions, and I hope I get a lot of interesting answers for today's questions. So please do not forget to leave your answers in the comments below. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. And this is PD here. I will be back tomorrow with 5 more answers and 5 more questions. Please do stay tuned in. This is all for tonight. So this is me taking your leave. Thank you. Stay safe, take care, good night, and keep quizzing.